spells PowerCast. Sponsored by thepowermagazine.com, howmuchyourbench.net, and BSN, makers of NO Explode. Look for BSN products at bodybuilding.com. Alongside Silent Mike and Jim McD, here's your host, Mark Bell. Salonis, that cuts your hair.
I have Asian barbers.
Is Salonis the word?
Yeah. Salonis County.
I think that's Beyonce's youngest sister.
Hey now. Salonis?
The one that beat up Jay-Z.
Oh, yeah,
Salonis.
Killed him. She beat the
whipped
shit
his
out
ass.
of him.
Oh, my
Oh,
God.
This is super training.
You're way off.
I'm not reading from a script.
I never saw that video, though. I heard it's hilarious. Where Jay-Z gets his ass
it's like
whooped.
a security camera.
It's so funny.
Yeah, no, she kicked his ass.
Did he cheat?
She like New York stomps him big time.
This is such old news, but it's still so funny. Like, what's that website?
TMZ?
No, there's like
Or-
Hot New Hip Hop. And
Oh,
then there's
World
another,
Star.
Yeah, World Star.
World Star.
World Star.
That's
World
the funny.
Star.
Some of that's really fucked up, though. Like, this dude's beating up this mentally challenged guy in, like, Elk Grove.
Yeah.
This was, like, a year ago.
Oh, what's
But
with
that's
all
so
that
fucked
shit
up.
on Facebook all the time? Like when you scroll through Facebook, it's
That's all everybody
I haven't been on
watches.
Facebook like in forever. I just post stuff to
Don't.
my own page. I don't even look at it anymore.
Stay away from
That's
that.
all
That's
everybody
horrible.
posts. They're
It's
all
just
weird.
like old people getting the shit beat out of them. Who wants
yeah,
to see that
that's
shit?
not even funny. Like a young
I
guy.
think it should be illegal, honestly. I think it's retarded.
Yeah,
I
to
can't
video
even-
or promote it.
I don't know how it's like possible that it's allowed to be on there.
Like
Well,
schoolyard fights are kind of funny.
Well,
and
you
that's
remember
different.
they also posted up the video.
Wait.
from Oakland.
Whose voice is that?
Who is that?
Oh.
Why is he off?
Can I
camera?
get a BSN?
BSN supplements for all you motherfuckers?
Can I get a hey now?
Hey now, hey now.
Wow, that was
Can I get a
double.
Shibuya?
Mark Bell's
Shasha
insane
Shibuya?
now.
Who?
Shibuya. Shibuya. Roll call.
No.
Too many syllables.
Ready?
You guys know
Can
that
you
song?
say Silent Mike?
Silent Mike.
Oh, that was pretty good. Jim McD.
Jim McD.
And
Little
Mark
deeper,
Smelly
little
Bell.
deeper.
Jim McD.
There we go.
And Mark Smelly Bell.
And Mark Smelly Bell.
He put the most effort into that one. You notice
I
that?
know.
Yeah, his
He's
pants
got
moved
some.
on that
He's
one
got
too.
some wood. He's got some wood for
Well,
me.
you give me wood, so I mean,
Oh.
come on.
He knows on which side his bread is buttered or something.
What?
Ooh, I'm
You
gonna
have
butter your
buttered bread? Give me some.
In high school, we used to go to the River Cats games here in Sacramento.
The River Cat. Do you hear that? The
Yell-
River Cats.
And yell at the outfielders, I'm going to butter your bread. Those guys used to hate me.
what the
And those
fuck
guys are
does that
probably
mean?
all
You ever see
elite
that
now.
episode of The Simpsons where they're going, Daryl, Daryl, over and over again to Daryl Strawberry?
No, you're aging yourself.
And he's like, son, those are professional ball players. They don't care. And then they show Daryl Strawberry. He's totally crying.
Yeah, I
They're
remember
just like,
seeing that.
Daryl, Daryl. I am old and fat.
It's okay.
Well, Simpsons has been on forever.
It has been.
Literally forever. I see FFX.
It's like 20-something years, right?
FXX is running every episode. Like
That's a
this.
lot of X's.
Yeah, how many shows do they have?
Is
F
it
triple
legal?
X?
Yeah, is it
Yeah,
legal?
triple X.
That's what I was thinking, Mike.
F triple X.
That's a really good question. I don't have an answer.
If Fox
for that.
doesn't have F triple X, they're
What do you have, some
stupid.
sort of special water today? Cranberry raspberry mixture?
Yeah, cranberry raspberry flavored
What are you
water.
getting, fancy?
Yeah, I'm fancy as fuck.
Fancy
Fancy
I'm
for me.
so fancy.
What are you holding in your hand there, Matt Nickerson?
Would you like to hold it? 'Cause
No,
I'm off
just
camera,
explain
but
it to
No,
us.
you can be on
Oh,
camera.
sure. No, absolutely. It is a no explode product. Flavored orange for pumps, focus, energy, and endurance.
It
Hey
sounds
now.
like Viagra.
PSN.
Yeah, it does sound a little Viagra-ish.
Well,
You can hop on camera here and show everybody your beautiful super
are you
training
sure
hat.
you want to
I
do
think
that
so,
to the rest
yeah.
of the world? God, I'm fat.
And both cameras are broken.
Oh, man. Am I
Is he-
still on camera? We remember we tried to do this before.
How many-
I think he's on.
How many? You can come in between us right here. You can see
Oh, I'll
it.
come in between.
Oh, my God.
I think.
Don't come between us.
Here, I'm gonna stay
Nothing
over
will
here.
ever come between us.
Oh.
Oh,
I
Not
think-
even Nickerson.
Oh.
All three of our ladies' viewers' minds just got blown. They're like, that sexy voice belongs to that sexy body. Where is this godlike man?
Mike, you flatter me.
I didn't
Mike,
know
you
Thor was
flatter me.
real.
Oh, my God.
Hey
See my
now.
face?
The body of a sculpted Adonis.
I don't know.
Can you even? No. I'm just talking about between like the headphones, the beard, and the hat. Like, I don't even think anybody really knows.
You
what I
look a little incognito
Yeah,
right
lift
now.
your-
shave all this one day.
Yeah, lift
yeah,
your
all of this-
shirt up more and hat down more, and you'll look a little better.
That
There,
could be-
there we go.
go.
Ah.
There we go.
Now you look like a terrorist.
Undercover brother.
So, what's this story about the peanut butter cups being stored in your back fat?
Oh, we
They
put
were
them there.
Quest?
Well, you put them there. It's not even a story. You don't even.
Yeah,
act like
that's
you
true.
Don't know. You put them there.
Well, I get hungry in here sometimes.
I know, and I do such a good job of holding them for you.
Yeah.
I'm that fat kid on the playground that used to hold stuff for everybody else.
Oh, my
Hey, let's
God.
go to Nickerson because you know what? He'll take care of everything for you.
Are you the fat kid that like people would find cookie bars and stuff like that in your
No.
at your desk in school? Cookies and
I will tell you this.
Uh-oh.
Yeah,
we
there's
used to,
peanut butter slips on his
I have an
fucking
older-
math homework.
I have an older sister who's a ginger like me, and she actually brought in one year for her birthday a big box of Snickers bars, and she had this very, very much so well-known thief of a teacher who loved the sweets.
Ah.
And she will remain nameless, because God rest her soul, she was a good lady. But she actually, they proved that she stole the entire box. They all went out to recess. they were playing because they're like in 4th or 5th grade, and they still went
my
outside. I don't even
Was
know
this
if they do
teacher a
that.
little bit overweight?
Yeah. But
There
they
we
come
go.
back
I
in,
like that.
and the box that she brought, now these are full-size Snickers bars, not the separated kind that
Right.
you get nowadays.
Oh, it's such bullshit.
I hate that. It's like,
What a
why are you
fucking scam.
Why are you delaying my death and diabetes?
my
I want
God.
it all. Give it all to me.
God damn.
Anyways, she had basically moved everything into her desk, but the way that they found out was because she asked one of her students to go get something out of her desk, and she was rummaging through and found the entire box like sitting directly to the left of where she would sit down.
Oh
It's
my
like,
God.
There you go. So watch out for those teachers, children.
And
Hide your
moral of the
candy.
story is Matt Nickerson's a 4th grade teacher.
How'd you tell them?
Yeah, don't bring Snickers into his class.
Bring Snickers into my class.
Well, my son had a fat kid classmate who would have his parents take him to Costco, and then he would buy like a case of M&M minis and sell them at lunch.
You mean the kind in the
Oh,
tube?
that's called hustling, playa.
He's hustling.
Yeah.
Are you talking about the poppable type?
Yeah,
Tube?
yeah, the tube.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Fat
yeah,
kid
yeah.
hustling.
Oh, those were great.
Yep.
They
Which they
have
waited for.
birthday cake ones now. Do you see that?
They're
Yeah,
not
I
even
saw it.
good.
You
They're,
put that up for
they're not
free.
that good.
I haven't never tried them.
It's like the Reese's Oreos are not
But
all
you can
that
get
special.
them for free, I think, today. Well, not today, but a couple days ago from this podcast.
No, there's
You can get them for free at 7-Eleven.
There's
I
something
think.
going on at 7-Eleven. It's like daily. There's a free.
Oh,
shit
it's like
or
a
something.
coupon or something.
Yeah, but there was
This is
something else.
this
the
is
other day.
weeks from now.
This
I don't
is-
even
yeah.
know. I don't even know when this is. Right?
Yeah,
When
we're
will
back
then
to
be
the
now?
future.
Well, you know what was the other letdown was that the Butterfinger Reese's cup. Remember?
Oh, that was bullshit.
Oh,
That was
yeah, yeah.
complete
I was so
bullshit.
pissed. We were
How-
talking about that, remember?
Why am I on your podcast and in 5 minutes in you're already having me talk about food?
Oh, my
No, you
gosh.
brought that. You brought this.
Yeah,
to
but
us.
that
on
that
myself.
Butterfinger fucking butter whatever the fuck
They
peanut
brought-
butter cup thing is such a scam because it's
It
not a Reese's peanut butter cup.
But it's not a Butterfinger either.
Holy
it's a whole
It is
fucking
also-
type of
I have
peanut
no
butter.
idea what it is.
It's
Yeah.
black.
gross.
It's a whole new category.
This is horse shit.
It was fucking.
This is messing up my.
It was a
candy
scam.
files.
But on the positive note, how good are the eggs?
Which eggs?
Cat-
The
Cadbury?
Reese's
Reese's eggs.
Oh yeah, those are
I
amazing.
haven't tried those.
Or the
Oh,
Christmas tree.
You're lying. You're not a fat kid until you tried those.
No.
The Christmas
Wait,
tree
wait.
is just as good.
The actual egg or like the
No. It's like a flat egg.
right,
Yeah,
right, the
yeah,
flat egg. Yeah, because the ratio to peanut butter is like through the fucking roof.
Exactly.
But-
exactly.
So good.
It's the best
That-
peanut butter to chocolate ratio
That's
in
the
the
best
industry.
peanut butter on the planet. Everyone's all like, "Oh, cookie butter. Oh, this healthy
Cookie butter
Fuck your
sucks.
butter. Fuck your
does.
butter."
Fuck your butter.
I'd like to
juice-
go. I'd like to go on record right
Cookie
now
butter
and say
is like
cookie
a
butter
fucking.
sucks.
It's a vegetable
overrated.
compared to
I agree.
peanut butter
It's
cups.
overrated.
It's beyond overrated.
I
It
think
just
it's-
sucks.
They think it's paleo.
It's not that.
There's
It's
nothing
not
Go
good.
go eat a Reese's and fucking lift some weight.
Just eat regular cookie dough. It's so much better.
Sorry, Rob Wolf.
Yeah.
It's so good.
I don't think
What's your
Rob
favorite
Wolf
cookie dough?
would be
What's your
down with
favorite
cookie dough.
Mark?
Uh,
Toll
cookie
House. The kind from.
Oh, I
like,
got a fun fact
Papa
about
Murphy's.
butters in a second.
You know,
Go
there's a
ahead.
kind at Whole Foods that I buy. I don't know
Oh,
what the hell it
you're-
is, but
oh,
it
you
comes in
fancy
like
now.
well, it comes in like a.
You're fucking fake.
It's like a little circle.
He's not fake.
It's
he's
like
fancy.
a half circle and then flat on the other side. It's so good.
That sounds like horseshit.
Wow.
So I
It's
read
so
today
good. Well,
that,
it has chocolate chunks rather than chocolate chips. Big
Ah.
difference.
well, you know, Nutella could be a nut butter,
Don't
right?
give me that face.
Is
So that
that
has to be
is that
top
chocolate
five.
straight
It's-
from Africa too?
Nutella's a
hazel-
scam too.
Well, there's hazelnut in it.
Hazelnut.
Do you know when
Yeah.
it was invented?
No, I do not.
Suck
Suck a dick. I know.
Who cares?
This is
It's
like
not
the
that
only
good.
good fact I know. I agree. It's not that good.
It's not that good.
It was invented in World War II. Some fat guy was saving his chocolate rations, so he threw fucking hazelnut in it. That's genius, though.
That's pretty
You're like,
good.
fuck, I want chocolate for a month, and I only
That's
have
just-
stuff for a week.
That's just lazy, Mike.
No, that's
not
smart.
That's not ingenious. That's just
That's
hey,
genius.
I'm fat. and
That
I'm gonna
means
put
you've
this
already
together.
done it 10 times.
Yeah,
That's why he's
exactly.
not
He's so
impressed.
excited
I've
about
invented
stuff.
Nutella on my own before
He's not
I even
impressed.
knew what it was.
You
because
put
I was just a
everything in your
fat
chocolate.
kid.
Wait, you invented Nutella before World War II?
Putting your nut
How
butter.
old are you?
After World War II,
How
but before I knew
old
about
are you?
Nutella.
Before he
The
knew
best
about
way
it.
I ever had Nutella in
Should have
Italy.
patented it, Matt.
Let's stop talking about
like
nut
Wolverine.
butters with Dick Lickerson. This
I'm
is
like
making
Wolverine.
me uncomfortable.
You don't know how old I am.
Nut butters.
Best way I ever had
Butt
Nutella.
fuckers.
I swear to God, I'm going to tell this fucking story.
No chance.
There was a bakery that made focaccia bread, like fresh focaccia, and with salt chunks on the top of it, the way it's
Right.
really supposed to be, with Nutella on it. Sold it just like that. Oh my God, it was so good. It solved every problem Nutella had because it added that salt.
Speaking of bread and butter,
How many problems does Nutella have?
Well, it doesn't have salt. That's a big problem.
Nutella is
It's
okay,
overrated.
but bread and butter, there's no beating it.
well, no, there is beaten bread and butter.
I don't know.
How about that steakhouse we went to where they fed you fries instead of fucking bread?
Which steakhouse?
At the Marriott or wherever we just were? San Jose. Me and you, Fatso.
Fries instead of bread?
They
Fries
brought
instead
me,
of
you,
bread.
and Queen Slingshot fries
Oh.
instead of bread as an appetizer.
Oh, I didn't eat them.
Well, I know. I did.
They were good.
They were good. I'm just saying the idea
Bread
is good.
and butter's so good.
And
It
French
is.
fries?
Bread and
Like,
butter, especially
in,
on the
in New
West
York,
Coast.
they have a fucking hard roll, you know, with some butter on it. It's amazing.
No, I've never had a hard roll in my mouth.
Oh,
And
no, on the East Coast. My bad.
Also, by the way, out here in California, they don't put nearly enough cream cheese on your fucking bagels like they do on the East Coast. They
Right.
put so much on there that it could last you like 4 weeks.
Well, there's way
well,
more
you should
bagel
definitely-
places.
You go to
too.
take a bite and it just explodes everywhere. Like, why is
It's
it
all over
giving-
your face.
That's what I
It's
grew
all
up
over
on.
everything,
I
yeah.
grew up on the East Coast too, and I remember that. Like,
And look at us now. We
You're
look-
on more the
Yeah,
South
we look
Coast,
great.
Fatso.
look at us now.
Yeah. In our prime.
I would love to see the viewers be like that fat fuck and that other semi-fat fuck.
My brother used to get an everything bagel with jalapeno cream cheese and bacon on it.
Oh my God.
It sounds insane.
That's
but it's
weird. He's on the
so-
bodybuilding stage this
It's
weekend.
so fucking good.
He is.
No.
It's so good. Well, he's not alive, so maybe
Oh,
that's
it's the
not,
other one. It's
Maybe
the other
that's
one.
not a good health
Oh,
choice.
oh.
Yeah, I thought it was the other one.
But it did taste fantastic.
I don't know.
I can imagine.
So good.
I was going to say, in
a
Ireland,
good
everything
mixture.
came with fries. Like, if you ordered lasagna, it would come with fries.
That's so
Potatoes.
awesome.
They say
I
Like
funny
the
in
breakfast.
breakfast
Ohio,
are
everything
amazing
comes
right
with
now, too.
fucking donut.
Why
in
is
Ohio.
that? You could get donuts everywhere.
I don't know. I've got a
Everywhere.
sandwich for lunch, and they're like,
Oh,
would you like
bag
a,
of donuts?
Would you like a donut with that? And I was
Or
like,
a bag of donuts to go?
I was like, okay. And they're like, for 75 cents more, you can add like 4 donuts or something like that. I was like,
Ooh,
sure.
Yes, please.
Even a diabetic says yes to that.
Yeah,
I
it's
guess
great.
obviously a diabetic. Even a someone with fuck.
Nobody doesn't
Nobody.
like donuts.
Yeah, that was the point.
Even a low carber. No?
Yeah. Even you paleo
Like,
fanatics.
you just end up going off your diet. If someone
or
gives
someone
you-
with type 1 diabetes says,
If someone gives
"Up
you a
my
donut,
insulin."
Yeah,
someone
that
gives
would
you a
be
donut,
that'd
you
be
just
a
end up
big
going
risk.
off your diet, I think.
That would be a big risk.
Hey now, all the gluten, it's in there for free.
Gluten that's
Free gluten. You don't see that anywhere you go. Like, imagine like instead of gluten-free, free gluten for everybody. Hey, go
Yeah,
get
why
it.
isn't that an advertising thing?
I don't know. It should be though. That'd be a
Free
great thing.
gluten, and then you
Should
might
make a
you
store.
might think it's gluten free
You make a store and just say free gluten
when
for
you
people.
purchase it. Nothing better than some good old Wonder Bread. Like
Just
it's
like
just
a
so
salesman.
far removed from whatever the fuck it originally was.
Yeah.
Wonder Bread always sort of smelled like cigarette filters to me. I
It
don't
does
know why.
smell kind of weird, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, who the hell knows what it is?
I have no clue.
It's some sort of weird thing.
It's probably not something that's good for you.
But with
Wonder
some
Bread,
peanut butter
what
and jelly,
era?
so good.
What era Wonder
Well,
Bread?
yeah, when I was a kid,
So like when?
up through when you were a kid. So 60s,
60s to
70s,
80s.
80s.
Wonder Bread is still the same weird chemical thing that it was when
Yeah.
he was
Probably
around.
so. I have
when-
no idea. Some of it's probably
no,
still
I bet
existing
you
from
anything
then.
there's a
Is
bunch
Wonder
of different
Bread,
permutations.
I don't think it made any
Hostess?
progress.
Yeah.
Are they out of business? Is there no more Wonder Bread?
I think Wonder
What's
Bread
my
came
grandmother-
back.
I know,
used to-
but I thought like ho-hos and shit are gone.
I'm pretty sure the formula
they're
got
back,
picked up.
though.
Oh, they're
Yeah.
back
Yeah,
from
yeah.
somebody else?
Another company bought all
What,
the recipes
Hostess?
and stuff.
From
and the
Twinkies.
names. Yeah, Twinkies.
And Wonder.
Twinkies are back.
And Wonder's
Well,
back,
Get
but
a
it's not
fucking-
Hostess.
You can get a fucking
I don't know.
frosted Twinkie
But it's the
now.
same. It's the same
Recipe, yeah, yeah,
recipe.
Hey,
Everything's
look,
the
Wonder
same.
Bread's not going anywhere, buddy.
Yeah.
But
That's
it
what
did
you're wondering.
disappear for a little bit.
It's an American
No, it
staple.
didn't.
Yeah, I did.
It did.
Wonder
Yeah, it
Bread? I don't think it ever
Yeah,
disappeared.
Hostess went out of fucking the world.
Huh?
They disappeared.
Yeah.
They just fell off the
Yeah,
fucking
they-
edge of the earth.
Yeah, they were out of business.
Hostess,
for
Twinkies, where have you been, fat guys?
like 6
Yeah, but
or 8
I'm
months.
telling you two fat fucks what happened to Twinkies.
No, you're not telling me anything.
No, I know the
this.
Twinkies went, but I thought the bread was still on.
No, I think the Hostess as a company disappeared.
Michael, I cried when Hostess
Yeah,
disappeared.
I thought Matt was gone from
I
the
don't
gym
know.
for
I
a
did
month.
some research.
You held my hand.
Yeah, that
you
was weird.
consoled me.
Candlelight
my
dinners
mother,
by yourself.
my
Yes.
grandmother used to make me.
Everybody has Alzheimer's around here.
with some Wonder Bread and some Miracle Whip, which is the grossest thing, bologna.
What is
and
Miracle
cheese.
Whip?
Who knows?
Is it mayonnaise?
But she'd make me a sandwich like that. It was the most amazing thing I've ever had
It's
in
like
my life.
sweet mayonnaise. It's
I
the
hate mayonnaise.
Most disgusting.
It's
I don't
gross.
eat white things.
White things flying at your face.
That's not what I heard.
I just
but-
don't. I don't.
At high
Mayonnaise,
rates of speed.
like cheese by itself,
You'd rather
is gross.
have it be yellow?
Sour cream, yeah, hint of
Ooh.
yellow. No,
Can
I
I
don't
get a
eat
hey now?
mustard.
Somewhat translucent.
Can I get a hey now?
Somewhat translucent.
Hey now.
Oh, that was a good one.
I know I kind of drooled on the microphone on that
Yeah,
one.
I kinda-
I'm gonna have to
That's
brush this
Was that
Disgusting.
drool?
No, it was just my lip.
Oh, we don't know what that was.
What?
Hmm?
He left his lip on the.
No, like dragged it, did like a lip drag
That's
thing.
disgusting. What's he? He's way too close to that black mic.
I know. Well, because I have to speak through the beard.
How many things live inside that beard?
About 7.
Name
What
him.
we got?
Name
I
him.
can categorize.
Name him.
The
Go.
squirrel. Go ahead.
What?
Name him.
I have a bird, a snake, a rooster.
3.
Well, there's a bunny that lives down here.
4.
There's an ostrich that kind of pecks around.
An ostrich?
over here. Actually, no, there's no ostrich. I'm
Okay,
kidding.
so you're back at 4.
I'm back at 4. There's wait a minute. How many birds does I say?
You have like 4 birds,
There's
and-
canary,
but I see
there's a
8 pieces
robin.
of pizza from here.
Oh,
You
there's
haven't named
different-
those.
Well, yeah, I got to feed them.
Well, now you're up to 6. You got one more. He's got different
Yeah.
types of birds in there.
Oh, well.
Canary?
No. Did I say Roadrunner?
Oh no, there is a Roadrunner.
There's a Roadrunner.
I could see him.
When we're done with Noah's Ark, I have the hostess story.
What's up with that Noah's Ark commercial? They're like in a fucking stupid Honda and they're driving around and some guy like gets all these animals in his car. It makes no
And
sense.
it's raining. Yeah, I don't. Get
Yeah,
it.
what the fuck?
I never saw it.
I've not seen that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's so
not-
weird.
Don't bother. Okay, so
No, look it up. It's amazing. No, I'm just joking. You're welcome, Honda, bitch.
So November
Cunt.
November 16th to 2012,
Oh.
Norma Wonder Bread
R.I.P. Wonder Bread.
until September 12th,
Rest in pieces.
2013. So there was
Ooh.
no Wonder Bread from that period of time. New company.
What did all the
bought
fucking
everything.
fat people on the East Coast do?
So what? It's about a year?
They just went to Dunkin' Donuts.
Not quite a year.
Dunkin'
about 8
Donuts.
months, 10 months.
I had Krispy Kremes about a month ago. Fuck me, that's so good.
We need more
Krispy
Dunkin'
Kreme?
Donuts out here.
Yeah,
on the
yeah.
West
There's
Coast.
not shit. They're kind of fancy now though. You can go get like cronuts and shit. That's
You know
pretty
Dunkin'
good.
Donuts just absolutely hands it to Starbucks left and right.
Are they
too.
nowhere
Like, as far as on the
in-
coffee game?
Oh, yeah.
They just beat the crap out of them.
Are they
Like,
nowhere in California, Dunkin' Donuts?
No, they're here.
They're
I just
just
don't-
hidden.
Yeah.
They're on every fucking corner.
They're somewhere here.
There's a few places, like I'm sure back in the Bay and down over.
My
in-
first Dunkin' was
Donuts,
in Florida.
If they give you coffee, if you just order it kind of like regular, it's like so light and it's got so much fucking sugar in it.
Yes.
That's why they're so popular. Because they just dump like a gallon and a half
Sugar
and a
is
half in there.
probably one of the best drugs in the world, like most addictive, hands down.
Well, I think meth addicts may argue.
But I mean, meth addicts to sugar addicts. Look
Yeah.
how many people worldwide.
Yeah, how many die?
Well, just look at how many people are probably addicted to it and have no.
How many
idea.
people die from sugar? A lot.
A lot.
Heart attacks,
Yeah.
fucking
Not directly. you know.
diabetes,
Yeah, exactly.
losing an
Inflammation.
appendage here and there.
Inflammation, hypertension. all
Information?
Shut up, Dr.
this.
Oz.
Information. What?
Information, inflammation?
Inflammation.
So apparently Dunkin' Donuts is expanding in California in a huge way. It was supposed to be next year.
Huge.
But apparently it's going to be this year.
That deserves a hey now.
Hey now.
He was really on point with that one.
First 4 Dunkin' Donuts in California standalone will be Whittier, Santa Monica, Modesto,
Ooh, we could take a road trip.
Long Beach, and Downey.
Where the hell's
Downey?
Downey? Yeah, where the hell's Downey?
Downey?
SoCal.
Oh.
Yeah.
right near Watts.
Downey's kind of where McDonald's came from.
I don't know where the hell Watts is either.
Kind of.
Compton.
Oh. Now we talking.
What?
No. Compton's a different place than
I'm
Watts.
kidding. I just wanted to.
You know
put
where
something
USC
in
is?
Michael.
Watts.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
I know where
Right.
that is then.
Yeah.
Yeah, here
South
USC's
Central.
major in the hood.
Yeah.
Once you get step off campus.
Yeah.
It be.
The song could be, where's the USC at?
Yeah, I've never been to USC.
Kevin?
No, they recruited the shit out of me. I was like, guys, I don't want to play track
I've
and
been there. It's
football for
amazing.
both of you.
Yeah, it's a good place. Like,
Yeah, I've
you
heard
just
it's
want to
cool.
go like have a walkabout or something like that. It's a nice campus, dude.
Nah, I'm not into walking.
Plenty of.
It's
plenty of pretty
amazing.
girls.
It's amazing. So what do you think about the lyrics, ass so fat, let's make a baby,
I think those are great.
from Wiz Khalifa?
That's genius.
It is pretty smart,
Yeah.
isn't it?
No, I mean it's.
It makes sense.
I can see
the
why
ass
you two are
is
in
like,
love with it. I can see why you.
Is
two
he
are.
implying that there'll be ass babies? Because I don't think so.
Well,
Ass
I know.
hurts.
We've talked about that on the podcast
So
before.
people always
that-
say like put it in her ass, but I don't think they mean like put it in her ass. I think they're talking about like doing it from behind. That's
no,
different.
no,
That's
no,
a big
no,
difference.
no. Putting it in the ass is putting it in the ass.
Yeah, I have no idea why. Why would
No.
you
But
do
how do
that?
you put it in the ass and murder that pussy at the same time.
Well, have you seen?
No, I don't know.
this-
You can't.
This whole new slogan thing that's come up that's like "fuck her right in the pussy." Have you seen that?
It's a slogan from who?
Well, I guess that there was like, as far as
General
I
Mills
saw
or
it,
something?
There were these guys.
Some sort of ad campaign.
yeah, the USDA. Obama.
There was some local
Thanks,
news
Obama.
program.
Yeah, is it from
Over-
Obama?
There was some local news program on the East Coast that was covering World Cup soccer, and
They talked about
these
fucking her in the
guys,
pussy?
these guys, like out of nowhere, just I think one of them dared the other, and he just said, "This woman's like, how do you guys feel about the whole game that's going on?" And he's like, "It's great, fuck her right in the pussy," like just out of nowhere, right on national TV or like at least local news. I'm not sure how much it got aired on national TV.
It makes sense to me,
but
I
but
would
it doesn't
Google
make.
it when I'm afraid.
But it doesn't make perfect sense. Have you heard people say that before?
Makes perfect
That
sense.
that can't be proper English.
Yeah, everybody says.
Perfect sense. How is that? It's perfect, or it either makes sense or it doesn't. Right?
Makes total sense.
Perfect sense.
Total
Can it make total
sense.
sense? It can't
can't do
make
it.
total sense.
It can't be proper English.
But it can
There's
make.
no
It
fucking
can
way.
kind of make sense.
makes absolute sense.
It can kind of make sense.
It makes sense or it doesn't.
But it can kind of make sense.
No.
Makes dollars
yeah,
and
but you
cents.
can have perfect information though.
Is
Yeah,
sense,
but perfect sense is different.
Is sense directly related to logic?
If something's perfect, it would just be perfect too. You would just say, "Oh, it's perfect."
I do say that. Why are you yelling at me?
Well, you just say period afterwards, or it makes sense. Period. It makes perfect sense. Sounds fucking stupid to me.
Huh.
I think people are using some weird shit out there. You got to watch out for that, Matt Nickerson.
Common sense isn't common.
It's
I
less
take-
common than you think.
All right, listen to this lyric real quick.
Uh-oh.
I take a chick out the park like Barry. I believe he's referring to Barry Bonds. She held my balls so long, the ref called her Carrie.
What is that supposed to mean?
Well, like I think it's like traveling. He first went to like baseball, and then he went to like traveling and carrying in basketball. But Carrie's also a female name, all right? Like Caroline. But why is she?
What's a unisex name?
Oh, I guess, huh? But that's weird.
So,
Don't
like-
name your son Carrie, Matt.
I'm not going to.
He's gonna get beat up.
I'm not going to.
But
Ask it.
I'm probably going to only have daughters.
actually, you're not gonna have kids. Who's gonna sleep with you?
That's right.
He works at a bar. He's got a
I
good
know.
chance as anybody else.
No, better than us. He's the doorman.
I do
As good a
okay.
chance. as
Yeah, I bet
anybody
he does
else.
fine. Actually, I've heard.
What have you heard?
I don't know, something about like the electric room or something. You were
Nickerson
fucking
must
banging
know,
some
Electric
hoe.
room.
Or the fucking I don't know, like the hot water closet.
You make me sound like some
The
sort
hot
of fiend.
water closet.
Oh, the
See?
back electrical
Oh,
closet.
See, the back
mop-
electrical
the
closet.
mop bucket.
Oh,
See,
yeah.
now it made sense. Yeah, the mop
Oh,
room
yeah.
or something. He was just
So,
banging bitches
all right,
back
all right,
there.
Banged
all
her right in
all
the mop
all
bucket.
I'll tell
You better
the
watch
story.
out, because
I'll tell
every
you the
woman
story.
in Davis listens to this.
I'll tell you. No, oh, they do.
Every
kind of a
single
lot.
woman.
That is
Yeah.
true. I mean,
They
I know
love us.
They love Mark Bell.
So keep
It's
going.
on in all the
I mean,
salons.
So let's talk
and
about her.
spas and-
that chin and that Escalade, Jesus.
Hell yeah.
There's like
but I-
8 white guys with that exact Escalade in Davis. It's
No,
so
it
weird.
It is too.
Yeah.
It's so funny.
Yeah. Just
Never
old
saw
white
it
guys
before,
running around.
and then out of nowhere.
It's trendy.
And I know Fat Domino's over here will love this too because he works with me.
Domino Drew?
Yep, Domino Drew. Yes, that is going to be national now. Anyways, so
It's actually
Well,
worldwide.
we should explain the story first.
We're actually
Yeah, no.
worldwide.
People, if you call Domino's and you say Drew, you
Yeah.
get a free pizza.
you say Drew on the phone to Domino's and they give you 50% off your pie. Only on Tuesdays though.
Wait, off of what kind of pie?
Pizza pie.
Oh, okay, pizza.
Pizza pie.
That was
So
scary.
anyways,
I thought we were still on Poontang.
we're going back.
Huh?
So anyways,
so confused.
head dormant, bar I work, but we have this back closet that is the electrical room.
See, I was
where
close.
we
The
have all
back
this-
closet.
Yeah. It's back in the kitchen. My boss is probably going to kill me if he hears this. Dude.
I hope he does.
He
come on my walls.
He's like, no. You don't go to the back closet. You go over this way. This is where
So
you go.
this back closet that we have has all the electrical switches. Well, it's also really, really dark and it's away from everything.
And very romantic
You know,
with that voice.
sometimes-
You hear sure his voice changed, his tone
Sometimes
changed.
you meet people and you have interactions with them, and
Suddenly he's Barry White.
Suddenly you meet people and you have erections.
you
with
have-
Can you
yes.
get that last switch on the bottom right there? No, the last one on the very bottom. Bend
next
down
to
a
my
little bit
asshole.
more.
The one next
You
to my
feel-
asshole.
Bend down a little bit more for that. There you
feel
go.
ways about things. So I'm back there making out with this girl, and things.
His name is Henry.
Yeah, Henry and me are getting pretty hot and heavy.
Hey now.
And
It's getting serious.
out of nowhere, I kind of hear this little click as Henry forces me up against the wall. A little
Whoa.
bit. which, yeah, Henry was small.
He's so
but
powerful.
Big hands
had
on
a
Henry.
lot of power in those calves.
Or she, I'm sorry.
Had a lot of power in those calves. Didn't think anything of it, but we keep going. Out of nowhere, one of the other guys I work with, one of the other senior guys, comes in with a flashlight. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing back here? And to which he instantly drops the flashlight and goes, I'm not here. I'm not here. Sorry. Just keep on going. Just keep on going. To which right behind him comes that guy and another guy. And to which they let me know, hey, dumbass, you just switched off all the power to the main building.
Oh,
We're
nice.
completely fucked right now. Sure as shit, walk back outside. She had forced me up against the main breaker switch, and we killed the entire business for like 20 minutes on a busy Saturday night.
Just to get some fucking tonsil hockey.
So my ass is legendary
That's great.
over in Davis.
Legendary.
For shutting shit down.
Legendary bootay.
My ass will shut your business down.
Ass so fat, let's make a baby.
What if the ass is that fat though?
Or
There's trouble with
what
that.
if it's an LA face with an Oakland booty?
They're related?
Have you seen
Yeah.
that before? It's so good.
I have never personally seen it up
It's
close.
so good.
You know,
It sounds refreshing.
it's not that Oakland. Like, you're from the East Coast, but you've been in California a while. You understand it. I don't know how much the East Coast people really understand.
Or the people in the Midwest might be totally lost.
No, they don't even have electricity. They're not listening to
Yeah,
us.
they might not even know
Those
what's going on.
Yeah,
fucking,
no, they don't.
But like an Oakland booty is racist as shit. Like
Well,
you're not
there's-
just talking about a fat ass. Like you're talking about a fucking fat ass.
Yeah, Oakland booty. What does that mean?
How many? Yeah. Like Oakland runs into fucking Berkeley a little bit. Like, are they talking about a little hippie girl's
Does
booty?
Brandon
No.
Does Brandon Lilly know what that means?
He's a perv.
Bird Dog would
he
know.
knows. Yeah, he
Bird
knows.
Dog would know.
He knows what's going on.
Bird Dog knows what's up.
But
He might.
But like, yeah, I don't know, man.
Oh yeah, and shout out to his teammates who like killed it this last weekend.
Oh,
too.
yeah.
They just murdered it out of nowhere. He's got like
They murdered that pussy.
Yeah, they murdered that meat. They murdered that meat that they did, man. He's got like
They murdered meat.
got
What?
like
Yeah,
2 or
Mark
3
Miller did
athletes.
what? 830 squat.
Yeah,
or something like
he's
that.
got
He
like 2 or
benched
3
over
athletes,
5.
right?
Yeah, he's
That
got
are
a couple guys over.
2 grand now.
Yep, a couple guys over 21, I think.
Awesome.
And that big fat guy
Holy
did like
God.
20.
Josh was his name. Or
I
something?
think unofficially he did the all-time
Fat
world
guy
record
Josh. His
without,
name's Fat guy Josh.
without wraps. I think.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, or without a belt, right?
Well, he didn't even deadlift with a belt. Yeah, he
that
pulled
was
805.
crazy. That was freaking crazy.
And Brandon's like, he just doesn't know what the hell's going on. And they're like, we're gonna put 805 on there, and he's like, okay.
And he's young. He's like 24 or something like that, right?
It's hard to tell. He's so fat.
God, you can't age these people.
But he
anymore.
smoked that 635 bench. It was beautiful.
Right. Oh yeah, that's right.
You want to hear about killing that pussy?
Sure, I guess.
I was afraid to Google that.
No, I'm just looking up lyrics that I know where they talk about that, which everybody talks about it. This is the, he took her to the room, made her bust it wide open, killed that pussy, died with his eyes open.
Huh?
I don't know. It reminds me of the story Nickerson just told me, though.
A little bit.
Maybe I have a really small dick, but I don't think you can actually murder a pussy with your cock anyway.
Yeah.
Maybe with a gun.
Anything's possible with a large enough.
Maybe
penis.
with some dynamite.
Well, I mean, we
But I
always talk
think
about
those
like
things are indestructible.
we always talk about like a heavy squat, like killing your face, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it does kill your face. Yeah.
So,
Well, my face actually looks dead.
well,
It's like
and,
I've
Burdix.
seen it.
and
And
It's like
Yeah.
Burdix.
well, not as bad as
Well,
Burdix.
when he pulls, when
He turns
deadlifts,
black.
Oh my
Yeah.
God. Oh, you want to see
that
the color
grayish-
spectrum?
that grayish black thing going on.
I
Love that. He goes purple.
I read somewhere the other day that apparently like taking melatonin before you sleep makes your face like
Hot?
retain water in the morning. You wake up, you got a fat face. It's not
Is
just
my
because
face
you're
fat? Because I took a ton last night.
Yeah, that's it right there.
Okay. Yeah,
You
Torta
have
hooked me
to
up.
wrap your face or something like that.
Torta hooked me up with some Costco thing that was like, hey, try this for sleeping.
How did it help you sleep?
I don't know. It was the first night. Yeah, I slept well, but I don't know if that's. I'm going to keep testing it.
You know what I think would help you?
What's that?
A dick in your mouth. I think would help a lot. Because you
That-
probably sleep with your mouth open, and just think about how much more
I am a
enjoyable
mouth-
it would be.
I am a mouth breather.
Yeah, see?
How did you know?
See?
Oh, well,
I
that's- you do watch.
It's
me
kind of like
sleep.
the old pacifier when you're a baby,
You do watch.
but this
me
is a little
sleep.
bit different. You can just have Domino Drew over there, mount you, and you can have a wonderful night of sleep.
He'd like that too.
I'm gonna
Oh,
have
of course
to
he would.
cross-list this episode under comedy because
Under
under
disgustingness.
disgusting comedy. We've had about 30 seconds of our traditional content
That's
so
cool.
far.
Our
Have we?
traditional content? What?
Yeah, content.
what continent are you from?
Yeah.
I don't know anymore. Oh my God. So what are you doing
you
today,
guys
Mr.
accomplish
Nickerson?
anything on this program?
No, we don't. That's actually our goal. What are you doing today, Mr. Nickerson?
We are in here actually moving forward. I'm kind of I'm bodybuilding a little bit.
You're doing a little bit
today.
of bodybuilding.
Yeah,
All right.
feeling good, feeling them joints up.
Getting a pump. You're after the pump.
Oh, yeah, chasing that pump all day.
Training some buys and tries.
Thank you, Kai Green. Yeah, and that's what me and Domino's over here are supposed to be doing.
Have you ever tried German volume training, 10 sets of 10?
I have not tried the Terry Tate stuff yet.
The Silent Mike, you ever try it? 10 sets of 10?
I mean, not for a long period, but I've done workouts of 10 by 10.
It's brutal, right?
Well, what I
It's
do like
terrible.
about it is you
Makes you so sore.
I
You done it
did, I
before?
did 2 rounds of it, but I gained 13 pounds the first time I did it.
Well, I
Damn.
like that you
Was
can.
is that a good thing?
And I lost body fat.
Oh.
Seriously.
Yeah, 'cause
That
it
was
just
one of the
cr-
few times in my life that actually
It
worked.
just crushes your face.
I think
Oh,
you
yeah,
can do
yeah.
one exercise and leave.
I guess
You
for
can choose
those
one
who
of anything and do
don't
it.
know what we're talking about, normally German volume training is referring to 10 sets of 10 of a given exercise. Sometimes people try to mix in other things, but it's almost
Yeah.
impossible to
Compound.
do more
I
than
just
one
did
thing.
it the way Poliquin wrote it.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
Paula Quinn used to do like he did a squat, and I think he would do like leg curls or something like that in
Oh, there was
between
a
or
lot of
something like that.
super sets and shit. Yeah.
Right, and then after that, there was maybe like one more thing, but it wasn't 10 sets of 10. I
And
know
the,
that Efferding, in his quest for becoming a pro bodybuilder, when he was training with Flex, he did 10 sets of 20 in the morning and 10 sets of 20 at night.
Blow your face off.
Yeah. I mean-
that'd be my biggest my biggest question is what is the strength return? You know,
Well, Stan said it was overkill, but at the same time, you do need a certain, you need somebody sometimes to just kick you in the ass, and the fact that he was following a program from Flex Wheeler, his idol in bodybuilding,
Yeah.
I think that really helped a lot, just
think
from a
about it,
mental standpoint.
I think
too.
overkill is a great thing and should
Yeah.
be utilized in everybody's training at all points because it definitely. I mean,
Yeah.
think about it as like even like a child or a kid coming up. Like when I look back on things that help make progressive gains for me, I look back and think, well, it was the stupid stuff
Right.
that I did for a long time, and even a lot of other guys who are, I think top bodybuilders or powerlifters or anybody like that can look back and go, hey, it was the stupid things that I used to do when I was alone and almost killed myself that I can really attribute to, the biggest potential gains. I remember
there was a guy at a CrossFit seminar one time. He wasn't a CrossFitter, but he just wanted to come and, hear Burdick and I ramble about powerlifting. But he
Worst
squatted,
decision of his life.
Yeah, exactly. We talk about nothing, much like we do on the podcast. But he had an 800-pound raw squat in a pair of knee sleeves, and he was, maybe 240. So the guy was strong as shit, and he was like, I was squatting and I was trying to make progress, and I just wasn't getting anywhere, and I was trying front squats, and I was trying to mix things up a lot. And he's like, I just realized that my lower back wasn't strong enough, and my legs weren't strong enough. So we're like, all right, well, what'd you do? He said he used to do stiff leg deadlifts with dumbbells to make his lower back stronger.
Yeah.
And he would try to
great
do
exercise.
really high repetitions, and he would do kind of like power stairs, I guess you'd call it, that the strongman do, except for he would just grab heavy dumbbells and just walk up and down stairs.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And it's like, it's just so simple. Like the guy's, his legs were weak, his lower back felt weak. He made them stronger. He picked some strange exercises, kind of, but they worked well for him, and then he made progress to squat 800
And he
pounds.
didn't need to hire somebody to program that for him.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. It's just like, well, my lower back's not strong enough. Every time he'd try to come out of the hole, he'd round over.
Mm-hmm.
And then also, he just thought his quads weren't big enough. And then now
Yeah.
the guy's quads are fucking
just
enormous.
gigantic, I'm sure.
Right.
Yeah, and again, that has a purpose to a certain point,
Right.
and then you drop it. And to keep going is just it'll just kill you. But
Yeah,
absolutely.
you switch it up, yeah.
Yeah, well, when it's planned, it's just called overreaching. You overreach for 2 to 4 weeks, and then you deload or cut back on the volume, and then you make gains. It's way too simple.
Any of you guys ever tried to inch on the arms in one day?
I've read it, but I never did it.
I've heard that you did.
No idea what it is.
Well, I've done it more than once. That's how great that is.
So your arms are, 100 inches by now?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Well, it's just
Well,
getting ridiculous amounts of blood in there in one day, right?
Yeah, you basically just give yourself rhabdo, and
Yeah.
your arms just get so fucked up that
It's swollen and
you do grow a little bit. I mean, obviously it doesn't work.
Long term, yeah. It's
But
it's
it's
like
just-
for one hot date.
Yeah, but it's it's just something stupid that I went through. Just I went through every single training protocol that you can pretty much think of. You
Yeah,
know?
I've read it. I just never. I just actually like when you first start reading shit or when you first start working out. At least me, I read everything on the internet, anything I could get my hands on, and that stuff came up. And it's
Right.
hard when you're a beginner. You know, I'm like 17, really getting into bodybuilding or whatever, lifting. You don't know what's a gimmick or not.
Right.
But that right there, I was like, that's a gimmick.
Oh yeah, it's totally a gimmick.
Like I didn't know shit. I didn't know shit for shit,
Right.
and
Yeah.
I was like, that's not gonna last.
Yeah.
no, yeah,
I can't do that more than one day in a row, and no way am I going to get an inch forever.
Well, and you know how a program's only as good as you can recover from it. So if you can't recover from it, you're not going to be able to even
Right.
do it again.
Exactly.
Right.
Or not be able to do
Well,
it.
and
for
how
a
much
long period of
change
time.
can you make to actual soft tissue in a day?
Hardly any.
You can't.
Yeah.
Other
Well,
than completely obliterating or destroying it.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, but
Or
you
even
can't
longer.
You can't add mass, that much mass in a day.
or even longer for some of those things. That someone that Mark and I used to deal with on a fairly regular basis as a teenager. When he was a teenager, he did some calf program from Arnold, from
Right.
like the Encyclopedia of Bodybuilding or some shit like that. Did it over the course of a summer, and his calves got smaller.
Yeah.
That's wonderful.
Well, did they?
you, Arnold.
The 1-inch arms talked about eating, right?
Yeah, actually,
Which is cool because programs don't ever talk about that. You cannot gain mass on your
Well,
body if you're not putting mass in your face.
I know they you know, people have that workout is resurfaced, but the
Yeah.
original workout was you go to the gym for like 10 hours
So
and you
great.
eat the entire
But
day.
isn't it like
Right.
an hour on, workout, hour off,
right,
hour on? or
right?
something?
You're
Yeah,
there
it's
all
amazing.
day.
Just
Me
eat
and my
rice
friend
cakes
just
in between.
we just went there all day, just eating whatever the hell we could. You
That's
know,
so funny.
And
we
that
brought a
makes
bunch of
total
food
sense.
with us. You know,
You know, if you think about it, though, it's like if you're going to keep constantly being at it, you should constantly be feeding your body. I mean, if you want to have that big, huge response, you should be continuously introducing nutrition straight into your furnace. There's.
well, I also think you know there's
Don't
no
talk about
reason-
my furnace like that. You
I'll
pervert.
talk about your furnace. I'll come clean it too.
You are disgusting.
I think you know there's
I'll
no
say
reason
anything
to,
for $1.
Whoa. I also think there's no reason to be afraid to fail or be afraid to try a program that may not work. Like fuck it, just try it. Like especially if you're not happy with what you're doing currently, obviously it's not working. You're not making the progress that you want. So why not try something completely different? I remember lifting with John Cena. He's got some of the worst training protocols in the history of mankind. We did one workout. This is for 2 weeks straight. It's called a 50s party. I'm like, what's a 50s party? He's like, 50 reps of everything until we die. And I was like, okay. And I was on like rep number 10. I'm like, oh my God, we were doing leg presses and my quads were already on fire. I'm like, how the fuck am I going to make it through this? But then we do like leg extensions. We did almost like a full body workout.
Just one set of 50 and you're done.
Yeah, one set of
And
50.
then move on.
Sometimes of 2 different exercises depending
yeah.
on the body part. But it just, you know, it's cool to go through stuff like that from a mental standpoint.
Yeah.
The other thing he did too was the Indianapolis 500, which that's also on a leg press. You do 500 reps,
Damn.
which you just can't even survive because you start out at like 5 plates. He keeps pulling weights off, and
Yeah.
then you can't even move the sled anymore.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah, and then you can't even get off the machine when you're done. You're like,
Yeah.
oh my God. But,
Well, you need to
Speaking
do.
of rhabdo,
Huh?
but I do think
Yeah,
it's
that would
good.
hurt.
It's good to challenge yourself. It's good to, you know, John Anderson talks all the time about deep water. It's good
Our
to get
boy.
our boy. It's good to get yourself to that point and to push beyond that too. Like when something hurts, fucking push further.
Yeah.
Mr. IFBB Pro now.
Yeah, fuck.
Proud of him.
We had him on yesterday.
He's been able to do that for
Ish.
the better part of a decade. That man has been able to get there. So
Yeah, he's like 42 years old.
It's crazy to me that he's such a multiversal kind of athlete.
Well, and people are like, oh, he's going to get his pro card, but he's not going to do a whole lot more than that. I'm like, that's the worst thing you could possibly say to that guy.
Exactly.
I hope he doesn't fucking
I
hear
just think
that.
I don't think it's true at all either. I think the
No.
interesting part of that conversation to me was like he wants to do his next show like right away. So many guys, especially older guys over 35 or whatever, when they get their pro card,
Yeah.
they want to take 6-8 months to a
Right.
year before they actually do that first
Yeah.
pro show
Big
because
Gay Will was like that.
they're afraid of how they're going to look at that.
Right.
Exactly.
It's like maybe I'm a cheap pro, especially as a master, you know.
Right.
Well, he mentioned that. He mentioned that he didn't take the easiest route to get his pro card.
Well,
Right.
also
That they
there's,
said there was a show that was
there's Masters
really easy.
Olympia
Could've-
too, right? I mean, it's,
Yeah.
Yeah,
there's,
yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, I could see him standing on the stage and doing really well with all of that. I mean,
Yeah, there's no reason not.
The only thing I can think of is like maybe a little bit more thickness to like his legs. But I don't know a ton about bodybuilding, but he looked fucking ridiculous.
Yeah.
He looked crazy.
He looked
Well,
pretty
he's-
awesome.
and he's
so-
tall.
Yeah.
I mean, Phil Heath's 5'7", 5'8".
Right. If he stands next to anybody,
What's
it's
John?
gonna make him,
I'm not saying he's going to be Phil Heath because
Right.
his muscle bellies and stuff are different.
Right.
But
John's about the same.
no. John's like 6 foot.
He's about
He's right around there. I mean,
Yeah.
he's not going to be like a stark difference, but yeah.
No, 6
Well,
foot to
there's
5'8" will be incredible on
course,
stage.
yeah.
That's what I mean. Big Rami, everyone's saying is the next big thing, and he's 6'1".
right.
That's the only reason they think he'll beat Phil.
Yeah,
It
maybe.
makes a huge difference on stage.
Yeah.
Because that could be another, say they have the exact same body composition or whatever. That's another 40 pounds.
Well, why
wouldn't
wouldn't you
each
just-
inch could be another 10
Why
pounds.
wouldn't you just give it flat out to the taller guy because he's holding more muscle?
If he's if
You know
they're
what I
in the
mean?
exact same condition, the
Right.
exact same muscle. Yeah, I mean that's why Arnold kept winning.
well, and the tall guy is going to be more appealing to a certain point. The smaller guy is going to be too stocky.
Exactly.
Yeah, you look your V taper's
What
crazy.
I'm trying to say, I'm into taller men, Matt.
Oh yeah, that's right.
That's disgusting.
Drew.
Later,
Huh? Domino Drew.
3-way later.
Dial him up.
Ew.
50% off.
Wait a minute, are we talking about the pizza or Drew?
Hey, what about
We're talking
pizza?
about pie.
What about
Pie ain't free.
pizza buffets?
Pie is never free.
That's one of the best inventions ever.
Pizza?
No,
Buffets.
you know what they
Buffets.
don't have out here that pisses me off all the time?
Buffets?
No, they don't have CC's. You always see the
No, there's
commercials.
this. I think there's one. It's in Roseville or something.
Oh, well, then they just put that in because
yeah,
it's
it might
been
be new.
hiding from me.
What is that? That's a pizza buffet
Yeah,
all the
it
time.
is.
Yeah.
But like Mountain Mike's, I don't know how international that is. I know it's in all of California, but they have a pizza buffet
It's
for
more,
lunch.
I think it's more of a West Coast thing.
Yeah, I think it's so. But it's pretty good.
Well, Mark and I hung out at a CC's the last time the two of us went to Pro-Am in Cincinnati, I think.
Oh, right.
Yeah, the day before we just hung out and ate pizza.
I don't remember it that well. Was it gross?
It was pretty gross, yeah.
Yeah.
It's really quite awful pizza.
Well,
honestly.
nonetheless, they've had like commercials here in California for like the last 4 or 5
And you get all
years.
excited. You call
And
up
get
Domino
all-
Drew
Yeah,
and-
exactly. You
They-
get all
they
excited. And
advertise
it's
on
like
some-
the closest place is in Colorado or something.
Yeah.
Like that. It's like, well,
You know, hey,
Getting in the
you know what I
car.
You're
found
like,
out
all
today?
right, I got to wake up at 4 a.m. to drive to fucking Colorado tomorrow.
exactly.
I found our Fuddruckers closed.
What? They closed?
Which
Oh, what,
one?
in
So
Sacramento?
sad. Yeah. There's one Fuddruckers in Sacramento and it closed.
Why does it have to be so enormous? Like the one we went to.
That,
was
it
huge.
wasn't that. The other one's not
It's
that
like
big.
an IKEA restaurant.
The
Yeah.
one in Vacaville or
I
Fairfield
mean,
or whatever.
they're serving up some
huge.
fucking
One in
burgers.
Concord is huge, too.
It's
Yeah.
so good though.
really, really, really,
and there's never anybody in there in comparison.
But it doesn't need to be that big. I
No,
don't
it was
think.
like 5% full.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it's always that way.
Yeah, I
Always.
love it. I love elk burgers.
If it's 5% full, can it be 95% smaller?
What the fuck are you talking
Ooh.
about?
Or would it be very Zoolander-ish?
Yeah,
Mark
it would
Bell
be.
would know.
How are they supposed to learn
Is that
when
a
they
school
can't
for
fit
ants?
inside the building?
Is that a
Mark
school
Bell
for
just
ants?
mathematized your face.
Well, here's some math for you that I heard
Uh-oh.
yesterday. If you know 7-foot people 7 foot and taller
Yeah, Shaquille O'Neal.
in the United States are so rare that if you know someone who is 7 feet tall or taller, there's a 17% chance that they're in the NBA.
Yeah, I don't know
Wow.
anybody 7 foot. I don't think I've ever played. I played against maybe a 6'10"
Mark knows a
guy.
7 foot.
Well, and usually when they say 7 foot,
That's
it's
what I'm
very
saying.
rare for the guy to actually be 7
That's what I'm saying.
foot.
I think
Yeah.
I've played against a 6'10" guy.
Yeah.
He ended up playing like Pepperdine, but I don't think I've ever played a 7-footer. You see him, but
The 6'10" guy, how was his schlong? Did you feel it up against your hip when he was
Well,
trying to back him in?
you mean up to his shoulder?
Or was he trying to back you
we
in?
kind of have another issue. I know he played basketball, but he kind of had a other issue about the schlong. He was white.
Oh, he was, wow.
okay, I'm
oh,
sorry.
oh,
I
he's
was saying
white.
you really felt it on your shoulder.
Yeah, yeah. So
So he's not able to get inside a big booty then.
no babies,
He can't make a baby.
no ass so fat.
Ass is too big. You can't get in there. Ass
Yeah,
attack.
poor guy. Imagine what it. So
Nickerson heard that.
Do you remember? Oh, anyway.
Oh, yes, I
I'm not
do.
gonna-
I do.
I don't want to go down that route right now.
yeah, you guys are gross. I don't even know what you're talking about.
I think it's
Just please hashtag
Jim
this
knows what we're
ass
talking about,
attack,
too.
and we won't talk about it much more. But
Yeah.
hashtag
no
ass
one's,
attack.
No one's gonna search that
It just sounds so good.
hashtag. Well, no, it's
It's okay.
gross.
Sorry for all the
It's okay.
penises drawn in your journal.
Yeah, what's that disease called in Superbad, where the guy draws dicks all the time?
Oh, that like 8% population. I forget.
I don't know. I don't, is that a real thing?
No.
It might be.
No.
There's
it's not.
psychological issues going on. You know, like like babies masturbate
Does
Yeah.
Sandy
Did you
Sandy
s-
have that? Does she draw penises all over the place?
everywhere.
You're
Everywhere.
like, Sandy, that's not even a realistic size. That's way
yeah.
too big.
Yeah, why are his balls so big and his wieners so small?
The most
Oh my
optimistic
God.
people in the world are the people who draw, Asian porn because the dicks are huge, and that's really not what happens.
They're looking on the bright side.
They're looking on the bright
Well,
side.
guys, I have a change of career.
Do
I'm
tell.
going into Asian porn.
Asian porn.
Speaking of dicks,
So proud of you, Michael.
does the carpet match the drapes with the red beard,
Oh, yeah. No, it does.
red balls?
Yeah, no, it's all good.
Wow.
It's a preview.
Red balls, huh? I like that.
Oh, yeah.
It's a preview.
Captain Red Balls.
Your beard is a preview for the fucking pubes.
Like a baboon.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's gonna look like a fucking forest down there.
Yeah, what's your wiener? Look like a lion?
It's gonna look like a forest that's
That'd
on
be
fire.
a great idea. We should shave it like that.
You
A
kind of look
forest
like that
fire.
orangutan that's in that's in
Maurice. His name's Maurice. He has a name.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
That's right, he does.
He's got a fat. Oh my God, you do kind of look a little more
Did you?
Maurice-ish.
Yeah.
Do you star in Lord of the Rings and Planet of the Apes?
Planet of the Apes was great.
I'm
That
a
was a
very
great movie.
versatile individual.
Poor Maurice. Why is Koba such a dickhead, though?
Who?
Koba.
Oh yeah, he was a cock.
Because he was tortured. That's why he's
so-
mentally disturbed.
Everybody has
Yeah.
issues with somebody. All of us have issues with somebody. Doesn't mean I'm going to go kill my
Is
leader.
this the new Planet of the Apes film that you all are talking
Yeah,
about?
yeah,
See,
yeah.
I have no idea.
Maybe he
See-
couldn't get any wood.
You all go on group dates without me.
He's
no,
got a
well, we should have, but we didn't.
Yeah,
he's got a
you-
victim
see.
complex.
Yeah, he's fucked up.
Yeah, don't have a victim complex. This is-
Koba, it's okay.
if you take nothing else from this podcast, which I'm
Yeah.
sure you probably won't,
Ask
don't
for
have
help.
a victim
I saw the behind the scenes. He actually seemed like an
Complex.
okay ape.
Yeah, he seemed okay, right?
Yeah, he
Why is
seemed
he so
right.
angry on stage?
I don't know. He's pissed.
Fucking shot him right in the shoulder.
Did you see it?
No, I didn't.
He's
How
feeling
come no
so
one will
left
take
out.
you to the movies?
Because no one loves me.
Yeah, what about Electric Closet Girl? What happened to her?
Oh,
What
Let's
happened
hear-
to Henry?
that
Yeah.
was, yeah, that's no more.
You don't think you're going to be
Aw.
working on the working out this afternoon, so Drew can just go.
Oh, he's not that
How
type.
about maybe you can like
You
do
don't
like
mandate with him?
maybe you can do like a little plea to get someone to take you to the movies here on the podcast.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, let's kind of hear.
What
it.
hit like first give us your social media so
It
they
can be
find
male
you.
or female.
Oh, okay. Which one? The Instagram?
Whatever
Yeah.
whatever you want to get a date on.
You can look me up at MattyFatty26
How
on
appealing is
Instagram.
That's
Yeah,
also
There are
his,
Yeah,
25
that-
other Matty Fatties.
No, I was 26 when I created my Instagram account. Come on.
that's also his Tinder name, his Match.com, and
We
his,
should give you a
his
Tinder.
blacks only and farmers only
Ooh.
dating sites.
And his grinder.
Yeah, I don't have any of that.
Grinder. You're a real grinder.
Grindr is like the gay version, I think.
Did you all tell them that when I convinced Tor to almost download Grinder?
No, we didn't, but that's great.
He'd be perfect.
Jim
on
remembers
there.
this. I totally,
yeah.
We talked about it one day in the
I can
gym.
picture him getting swept off his feet.
Who?
Torta on that site.
Yeah. If somebody paid attention and threw a little money at him, he'd be.
Yeah,
Anyways,
exactly.
you can find me at MattyFatty26 on Instagram. Yeah, come take me out to see plenty.
Yeah, come take me.
I'll be really good and be a real good boy for you the
I'll be
entire time.
What are you, a
Won't even
Labrador?
act like a monkey.
I'll be
Yeah.
really good, really loyal. I'll wag my tail.
He's
Will
also
you,
available for children's parties.
I'll
will
let
you-
hold the
as a
popcorn.
bouncy
Will you or
house.
will you not cut a hole in the popcorn?
How do you know that hole's not even there yet?
The popcorn trick.
Maybe I already talked to the person who works there.
Well,
I know
Wait,
it's so
you have
good.
them put a dick in both?
No, just a
Wait,
hole in the
who's-
bottom. No.
wait.
So
What movie
don't get
theater is
confused.
this where they put dicks in your popcorn?
No, it's in Davis.
Oh, wow.
Hook 'em
Wait,
up.
my wife used to work there. The hell's going
I
on around
know.
here?
You know that that Tristan's wife used to work at the Jack's Urban Eats,
I do.
and that
did.
Chris Reynolds, who trains here, 10 years ago, used to sit in there and like go in there every day and like lust after her.
I can see it. Chris Reynolds is pretty gross.
long before she and Tristan ever got together.
What a freak.
The world's worst powerlifting comedian.
The only and the worst.
Yeah, he's the worst.
Yeah, we have a comedian in the gym, and we're never going to invite him on this funny show.
Ever.
It may never
Ever.
happen.
Ever. And he's probably sitting there fucking...
We should give him
Waving his
like a
hands at
chance
the
to do
screen
like
or
10
something.
minutes or something, but
We always give him a chance in the gym. Like, go ahead, be funny.
We even give him material.
Yeah, we totally give him.
We
material.
totally give him material. And he's like, nope, I'm not going to use this.
I told him the funniest
Way
thing he ever
funnier.
did was deadlift in this gym. That's going to be his best bit. 315 deadlift. That made me laugh pretty good.
He murdered the shit out of that, though.
Yeah, he did.
He did.
He killed that pussy,
He did.
Fucking
He lost a lot of
pussy.
weight since he's been here. He's made some
and then he
progress.
gained it back, and then he
gained it
lost
back,
it,
and
and
then
Oh,
he
yeah.
gained it.
Yeah.
The accordion theory on him.
he just
Yeah.
disappears for like 3 months. Probably stalking Tristan and his wife.
Maybe.
Who also disappeared.
He just, yeah.
Yeah, wait, Tristan came back and then disappeared again, right?
Yeah,
Who's Tristan?
exactly.
Yeah, that's a good point. We got any fucking thing else to say on this thing?
Well, there's one more lyric that we should probably say because
You got to know when to hold them and know when to fold them.
it really. Have you seen that commercial?
That commercial's
fucking
amazing.
great.
That's so good.
That is the fucking best.
For those of you who missed it, it's
you gotta know when to hold them.
They're just staring at him like they want to punch him in the fucking face.
about how hard it is to play poker with.
It gets old, yeah. It gets
Kenny
old playing
Rogers.
poker
yeah,
with Kenny Rogers.
Exactly. Now here's the lyric: "Papa been smooth since days of underoos."
That's an amazing one. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's Biggie Smalls.
Small.
What if the names was like Smalley Biggs?
Smalley Biggs.
That'd be weird.
Biggie Smalls. It's a great name.
It is.
Notorious B.I.G. He had several names for some reason.
Yeah.
I don't know.
What was his real name?
You saw
Frank
that
White.
You saw that his son with
His real name was
That's
Frank.
that's
White?
the name of my dick
Frank White.
because it's notoriously big.
Oh.
Boom.
Hey now.
We should just end on that. We're not talking any better than that.
You guys saw though that his son graduated high school. You know the one he had with Faith Evans.
What's
I
Faith
don't know.
Evans doing?
I don't, she's being a mom. I think.
That sounds useless.
You haven't talked to her?
No. No, I stopped talking back.
What about Beyonce?
I stopped talking to her back in like '99. Beyonce?
Have you talked to her in a while?
No, but I'm
Taking
just,
her to the
I'm trying to
electrical
give
closet?
her. I'm trying to give her boo some space because he got his ass beat by her
Yeah.
sister. Or
He got
cousin.
Solange. What kind of
Solange.
name is that?
It's French,
French.
It's a French
Except
ass
that
name.
She's not French, but as far as I know,
but it's probably Creole inspired or something,
maybe.
right?
Maybe.
I have no
All
idea.
right. Fucking National Geographic. Don't bring that shit in here.
What?
Fucking Creole.
My
LA face,
intelligence
Oakland
cannot
booty.
be denied.
All right, I think we're done.
I'm done.
Got
Really?
anything else dumb to say?
Nope.
The only thing I had is something we should just make a whole episode about in the future. That issue that I brought up earlier.
We got way too many
That
issues.
a lot of people inside the super training gym walls have HIV.
That too.
It's an issue need to be addressed.
Yeah.
I should have been using protection.
No,
Oh, okay.
no, it
As
felt
long
great.
as long as you say I'm okay.
No, you're good.
All right, let's wrap this up.
All right, you can find
wrap
me at
this up.
Silent Mike on Instagram and Twitters.
I'm at Mark Smellybell on the Instagram and on the Twitters. Multiply your hustle, multiply your muscle, and may all your shits be tapered.
Jim McD, STTV, every place that I want you to find me. Follow the show and the gym at STGymSack. All kind of crazy stuff coming up soon. And Facebook/Super Training Gym. And I'm sorry. Listen,
Subscribe to Power Magazine at thepowermagazine.com. If you choose the digital edition, you can catch up on all the great back issues. Take your training to the next level with Slingshot products at howmuchyoubench.net, and look for PSN products including NO Explode at bodybuilding.com. Mark Bell's PowerCast is a production of supertraining.tv.